Good evening, Pio Nation. I hope you're having a great Sunday. My name is Matt Williamson, and you're watching Marietta College Esports. So tonight, our Overwatch team will be going up against Lourdes University as part of the Great Lakes Esports Conference. This is going to be quite the matchup. Lourdes is a very good Overwatch team. We played with them in several matches, whether it's in GLEC, whether it's in NACE. So we're going to see how things go tonight. Still trying to get some things set up for the lobby, so once we get that, we'll get to the game. So we should be starting in just a couple minutes. While we're waiting, let's take a look at the lineup for our Overwatch team. At least we'll see who will be playing tonight. In the tank positions, we will have freshman Mason Flash, Harmful Hades, and junior Drayton Piper, Shaken Dwarf. At DPS, we will have sophomore Caleb Bradley, Shadow Dragon, freshman Corey McFan, C4 Gamer. At support, we will have junior Morgan White Poseidon and freshman Tyler Salnicho Azadale. Vincent Anderson, Caps Lock, will be helping with commentating just a little bit. So probably once I join the broadcasting Discord, then he'll be able to help with that. In fact, I should remember to make sure I have the Discord stream ready to go for that. Oh yeah, I gotta join the channel before I do it. Okay, I was gonna try to go and start streaming it, but I can't do it until I join the channel. That's all right. But anyway, as I said, we're gonna get things set up in the lobby. Also, while we are waiting, I'm gonna go over a couple of quick announcements and some reminders. So right now, as we speak, it is Marietta College's Day of Giving. That's right. Not only is today Valentine's Day, but it is the day that we are commemorating when Marietta College was chartered back in 1835. So right now, you can make a gift to Marietta College to anything that you would like to, whether it's the general fund for scholarships to help provide financially for our students, whether it's to academic departments, whether it's to the Pioneer Club to help support athletics. You can even make a gift towards the esports program. All you have to do is go to marietta.edu/day-of-giving. All the instructions on there on how you can make a gift. Also, earlier today, we had a very special tournament in partnership with Esports Ohio. So we had our Rocket League tournament earlier. I think it overall all went very well. I think the students had a great time, and just have to give a congratulations once again to Explicitly Average Dukes for winning that tournament. It was a very strong performance by them. But we will have some additional tournaments coming up in League of Legends and Overwatch. So next Sunday will be our League of Legends tournament. So if you are affiliated with Esports Ohio, you can sign up for that tournament. So please make sure you do so, because the registration deadline is this Friday. And then the following Friday would be the deadline to sign up for our Overwatch tournament. We do offer scholarships for participating in the tournament. You get a $1,500 scholarship for just being a part of it. And if you win the tournament, you get a $2,000 scholarship. But once again, this is only for Esports Ohio students. Okay, hold on one second. I'm getting word. Hold on one sec, folks. I just getting word that the match might be delayed just a tad. There has been a fire alarm at Russell Hall. So that's going to take a little bit of time. I'm going to have to let Lourdes know that we're going to need a few minutes. So let me I'm going to let Lourdes know about the delay here. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, apologize for the delay, folks. Yeah, it looks like there was a fire alarm, and we're hopefully going to get everyone relocated to at least those who are in the dorm can come to the esports room to compete. In case people were wondering, yeah. So in case people were wondering, we do try to limit how many people are at the esports room just because of COVID precautions. So we do allow our players to play from their rooms, and things like fire alarms happen as a result. This would not be the first time that we have had a match interrupted because of a fire alarm. But, all right. So yeah, so that should be okay. So it looks like we're good there. Lourdes is cool with it, so appreciate their understanding as we try to get everyone back to a computer. Um, I'm pretty sure the hole is not actually on fire, so I'm probably just triggered it for whatever reason. But okay. Also, just to let everyone know, so speaking of scholarships and so forth, we do offer scholarships to participate in our esports program, only for incoming students though. If you are a current Marietta College student, I'm sorry, we're not going to be able to give you a scholarship, but we would still love to have you be part of the team anyway. But if you're a graduating senior, you can actually schedule a tryout for us. Now, the image on here is not accurate because it is February 14th at the time of this broadcast, not the 13th, but we will have a couple more tryouts in March. So you can still sign up for that if you want to. The first step is to go to our recruitment form, bit.ly/mcrecruit, and then you apply for admission, marietta.edu/apply. And then finally, you can schedule a tryout by going to bit.ly/MC Esports tryout. We have a couple of pre-made dates, whether it's online or in person, to be able to just see how you do and if we can be able to provide a little bit of some money for your financial aid package. If the pre-assigned dates for the tryouts does not work for you, just please let me know and we can arrange something outside of that. But right now, we do offer scholarships for League of Legends, Overwatch, Rainbow Six, and Rocket League. All right, looks like getting in the lobby. So I think we're good. I'm just going to check outside real quick. Give me 1 second, folks. All right. So I was checking to see if any of our players actually came to the esports room, but I guess maybe we're all clear. Maybe. I think we're all clear. At least I'm in the lobby. Where's Lourdes? Have we not invited Lourdes to the lobby? Apparently, we have not invited Lourdes to the lobby. I'm going to invite Lourdes to the lobby. Yeah, so we're gonna get at least get everyone in the lobby. I don't know if we're all clear yet for the fire alarm or not, but we can at least get everyone in here while we're waiting. So yeah, let me check the status of the fire alarm incident. Actually, I'm just gonna hop into the broadcasting channel and talk with Vincent. Maybe he knows what's going on. Hello.
What's up?
So, do we know any updates about the fire alarm?
I do not have anything yet. I can go check real quick.
No big deal. I was just curious. I can type in Discord. I just didn't know if you had any idea because everyone's in the lobby, so I didn't know if everyone was good or not, or if anyone was going to try to make their way to the esports room.
I can check real quick. Let me look.
Okay. Yeah, so we
They
are
have like 3 people that aren't going to be able to play until the alarm's done. So
okay.
that's basically what's going to be happening for a little bit. I
Okay.
was in Russell as well as a freshman, so a lot of crazy stuff goes on there.
They do know they can come to the esports room to play, right?
Yeah, I'll check. All right. So yeah, I went ahead and informed them. So we'll just have to see when they'll be able to get back. But I mean, I've had fire alarms there too. It shouldn't take incredibly long.
Yeah, we had a match It was last semester. We were in the middle of the League of Legends third place match against Ohio Northern, and the fire alarm in Russell went off. Surprise, surprise. So we had to pause in the middle of the match. It took probably about 10 or so minutes, I think, for everything to get the all clear.
Yeah, I'd say it's usually how it goes, but it's all good. I'm pretty sure it's just something happened with that, but otherwise the match should go just fine.
Yeah, we're just still getting a couple things set with the lobby and trying to get everyone in. And yeah, so appreciate everyone's patience while we were waiting. I mean, everyone is in the lobby. In fact, I could just go ahead and show it on here on the channel just so everyone can see. Give me a second to get the right overlay here. Okay, so we're in the lobby, but right now I think a couple of our players are still out because of the fire alarm. Yeah, so once everyone gets back, we will get excuse me, we will get the game underway. All right, so while we're waiting, I will talk a little bit about this coming week. I don't have a graphic for it yet, but we do have quite a few matches for later on this week. So first of all, supposedly on Friday, our Rainbow 16 will be having their second match in Collegiate R6. They're coming off of a great win last week against Ole Miss JV. In fact, we have our own team captain from the Rainbow 6 team helping with commentating. So Vincent, I don't know if you wanted to talk a little bit about that while we're waiting.
Yeah, the default day usually is Fridays. It would be at 8:30. Sometimes we try to make it a little bit earlier if we can help it. But usually, I'd say that that's the time that we usually aim for. Sometimes if there's like a need for there to be other times, whether it's like on the weekend or earlier in the week, we can do that. But I'd expect Friday. We're still not sure who our opponents are yet. We don't find out until the Monday of the week. So until tomorrow, we will not know who it is because they're still finalizing and getting all the results in. So when that happens, we definitely will find out and try to schedule it as soon as possible. But otherwise, we're doing really good. We're really aiming to make playoffs this season because that we were one game away from playoffs last collegiate season, not in the winter, but I believe in the season beforehand. So we're going to really try and get to that spot at least in the Open League.
Yeah. And then on Saturday, we're gonna have quite a few matches for everyone. So first of all, our Rocket League team will pretty much have a double header. So at 10:30, not 11, but at 10:30, they'll be playing against University of Mountain Union in Rocket League, and then shortly after that, around 11:15 or so, they'll be playing against Manchester, who was very good last semester. So we're gonna have not one but two Rocket League matches for you on Saturday. And then immediately following that, our Overwatch team will be going up against Bethel University. And then right after that, our League of Legends team will be going up against Trine University. And then a little bit after that, our League of Legends team will be playing again in College League of Legends. We don't know who the opponent for that is yet. But as soon as we get that information, we will get that out on our social media. So you can give us a follow on Twitch or Twitter or Facebook or Instagram, all at Marietta Esports, and we will get all the information out there. But yeah, this Saturday is going to be very busy. Then, of course, on Sunday, we'll be broadcasting our Esports Ohio League of Legends tournament. So hopefully we can just get a couple more teams signed up for that. But that will be also very exciting. So it's going to be another busy weekend for the esports program. Yeah, we're just still working out a couple logistics for the lobby, and looks like 3 of the players are they're still having to deal with the fire alarm. Of course. You know, they could have come to the esports room, would have been logged in, ready to go by now. But, oh well. Alright, I'll tell you what we'll do. Because I still don't know when everyone's going to be back. We're going to just take a very small break to make sure that everything is settled in with the resident hall. Hopefully nothing actually did catch on fire. But as soon as the players are back, we will get into this. So it might be a 30-second break. It might be a 3-minute break. We don't know. But we'll just take a quick break while we're waiting for everyone to get back. So don't go away. You're watching Marietta College Esports. All right. Welcome back. So we should be getting started just a few minutes. I apologize for the delay. It come to my attention that there was an actual fire at Russell and there is smoke. But our players, everyone is safe. As far as I know, our players who were in Russell are in the esports room right now. So if there are any parents watching, your kids are safe. Don't worry. But yeah, so our players who were in the hall, they're at our esports room now. They're getting logged in. So we should be underway in just a matter of moments. All right, let me get the audio up and running before I forget. And I'm hearing from the other room that we might have a small problem. Give me 1 second here. I'll be right back.
Got you.
Okay, once again, I apologize once again for the delay, everyone. We're just having some different technical difficulties as a result of getting everyone migrated to the esports room. So let me talk to Lourdes real quick and see if we can get something straightened out. All right, so I'm just going to check to see about a technical issue to see if we can bypass it. If not, we'll have to get a little creative with getting things set up. Once again, I apologize everyone for the delay. We did not expect a fire issue. All right, so we just got word that everything's good with that. So let me let the player know real quick. So hold on 1 second. All right, guys. We're getting things worked out. There was some account issues, some authenticator issues, but we're almost there, folks. We almost have the... In fact, I'm just going to move it back over to here because we almost have this thing ready to go. Oh, my goodness. I was just telling the team earlier, you know, it's better that this fire alarm actually happened before the match than during. Yeah, so ready checks are coming in. Looks like Lourdes is ready, and we're playing Busan. All right, folks. It took us a half hour, but we finally have arrived.
Do I sound loud enough, Matt, on the stream?
Well, I can hear you just fine, but I don't know about the stream. I got you up already at the 200%, so hopefully the stream can hear you okay. Well, to be fair, I know part of it is I have the desktop audio a little bit lower, so the game audio doesn't get too loud. So it's possible that you may be a little bit quieter because of that. I think I need to get oh, what's that audio software? There's something I have on some of the other computers. I need to get voice meter. That's what I need to do. I need to get voice meter on this computer, so that way I can separate the Discord and the game audio. I'll work on that at some point. All right, we are going to be first playing Busan. Marietta is going to be blue team, and Lourdes will be the red team. Looks like we're going to see
what we'll get.
Yeah, it looks like Ryan Zarya combo for Marietta, and oh, same tank combo for Lourdes. I should probably move in the right direction where the action's taking place. The Lourdes is kind of zoning Marietta out, rotating around, and let's see if they find a pick. Marietta's holding up, but several are very low on health. The immunity beacon comes out, but now gets taken out. But Harmful Haze is the first to fall, and the rest are going to follow suit.
That's a great first fight right there. Most of the time it's probably just going to be cleanup after this, but again, Lourdes is an incredible team and incredible first picks as we're seeing right there. I mean, honestly speaking, like we're going to see a big challenge from Marietta to overtake this team. One thing that I will mention is that the use of the Doomfist on Lourdes' side, of just the mobility that he has, in addition to the Zarya being able to just bubble. I mean, it's going to be a pretty deadly combo for Marietta to get past. Amazing anti as well. Beautiful. Yes. Wonderful fight right there. The anti and the shatter combo, very well done.
They were ready for that.
Yeah, that's one of the greatest things that I've seen about Lourdes, is that their combinations between fights are just incredible. Especially in this fight going on at Marietta's spawn. A great easy pick onto Neptune. There's going to be a nano boost straight onto the Ryan. He's going to clean up everyone he possibly can, holding Marietta in their spawn, giving them so much pressure. He's going to back out. Actually gets picked off. Very well done by Shakendorf. That's a really big pick that they can use to gain pressure onto the opponents. They're going to be taking the top left, or perhaps the C4 gamer is trying to get a little bit of an extra advantage with picks. There's the High Noon coming out, getting exactly one kill onto the support, and not a bad idea. Gets a really good entry pick into the fight, gets refragged, however, by the Doomfist himself, as well as C4 gamer taking out his copy. That's going to be a massive shatter, but the Dragons countering it, as well as the grab from Marietta. Very good retake done by Marietta. That is going to be a huge fight. Great take on the point. A ton just went on right there. That was amazing.
Yeah, Marietta actually secures the point there. It all started with the game that pick onto Magic, and I think it was just kind of by himself taking on the team, and then they're able to just get one pick after another, and eventually Marietta had the numbers advantage. So now Lourdes is going to regroup and try to retake the point. they have a pretty healthy lead on it right now, and they have 4 ults ready to go.
Yeah, another thing I will say, there's the grab immediately being utilized by Lourdes, and there's going to be the counter by the Lucio beat, and the instant amazing. Just the Doomfist again, like, it's just incredible how good the mobility of the character is. It's going to be a great amount of kills straight on Marietta, not in Marietta's favor, and that's going to be another lost team fight on Marietta's side, and it's going to be a retake by Lourdes. Now, when utilizing these ultimates by Lourdes, I believe that in that first fight that was lost by Lourdes, I'd say essentially the Rhine trying to escape and get back to his teammates as they pushed up, they got a bit overconfident, and then the Rhine gets picked off just as he was trying to escape, and then that was a great enough pressure for Marietta to take the point back. And now Marietta needs to, and there's the first point being captured right there. And I think Marietta got a bit of a stroke of luck of being able to get that Rhine, and then as soon as they were able to do that, they incredibly well capitalized on that aggression, and they did so good at getting right back to the point, killing everything required, getting the nice grab, Dragon's combo. Very, very well done.
So even though it shows that even though Marietta was behind for most of the 95% of the fight, they were able to get the picks they needed. They're able to capitalize when they were ahead. But once again, we just see that Lourdes is a very strong team. They had ults ready to go, so the next team fight, they popped 3 of them and were able to take out most of the team and recapture the points.
Yeah, I'd say that Marietta, as long as they do get that leg up, as long as they do get that opening pick, they know what to do. It's just the issue is getting an opening pick and not allowing Lourdes to get their own opening pick. If Marietta can do that, then it's just a one fight practically by how incredibly fast they took that point just from getting a Rhine. So we'll see a lot of aggression coming out from the Lourdes Monkey, trying to get some sort of pick onto the Rhine, but he's going to be assisted by his ball. And then the Doomfist also looking for anything he possibly can find, dive on some supports maybe. There's going to be the big ante on the Rhine's also going to cause him to be a lot more passive, taken out by Majink. That's going to be a 4K, 5K for Lourdes, and that is going to end that team fight at that moment. Very well done first fight by Lourdes, by the way. Just opening pick, cleanup. That's exactly what Lourdes needed.
Yeah, Lourdes is one of those teams where all they need is just get 1 kill. If they get 1 kill, they've won the fight, because then they can clean up on the rest. Because they're definitely in sync with who the priority target is, who needs to go down, and they make sure that target does end up falling.
And as you can see right here, like these antes are also massive right here. Like there's the Tracer just going off, taking advantage of that ante. It's just so useful. One of the most useful abilities in the game just to have the Ana ante, and that's going to be another lost fight for Marietta. And I will say, like, the Tracer is going off with this, and that is exactly what Lourdes needs to keep the pressure on. But they cannot let up, because as we saw before, Lourdes got a bit overconfident and lost a whole team fight. So Marietta definitely is trying their hardest, and as you can see, there's Tyler getting the nice break kill onto the Tracer, and a massive ante as well onto Lourdes for a little bit. There's going to be a bit of a trade of picks as well, and Marietta is still held up in their spawn, which is going to be a bit of an issue, especially with all the stagger that's going on right now, and a huge percentage gain being added by Lourdes. That's going to be a 70% currently. There's a bit of a back cap attempt, I believe, by Shaken Dwarf. Perhaps it wasn't. I wasn't looking as directly, but Matt, what do you think's going on right now that Marietta could use to get back into this?
Well, at this point, they just need to work on getting to the control point. They were able to take down Magic, but basically Magic took out most of the team, but then the mines that Shaken Dwarf put down finished him off as he was trying to escape. That's a huge shatter right there. It takes out Biz, but 2 for the Pioneers have gone down, but they need to start heading to the point because it's already at 97% and trying to contest it, but both the Pioneers will fall. And it looks like Lourdes is going to end up taking the first game.
Yeah, so that was amazing. Right there, the Rhine, I believe, was nanoed when he had hit that shatter. And he got the shatter off, and he was able to get the aggression on. But the Zarya grab was that key factor that kept him from being able to get anything done while he had his nano boost. It drained the cooldown for the nano boost, and eventually he wasn't able to use it anymore, and then he was antied and taken out. Very, very well done by Lourdes.
That was a huge shatter there by Bajing.
Great game for one, though. That was just very, very well done. the combos with ultimates and abilities, they were absolutely insane, especially by Lord. They're one of the best teams for a reason. You see how effective they are and the synergy they have with making decisions, making sure that they can take as many opportunities as possible. They're anteing 3-4 people at a time with their nades. They're doing incredible jobs with that. And when you get that advantage, unless you got a Zarya bubble, you can't really do much about it. And that's just how effective it can really be in those scenarios. And then the immediate decision of the Shatter as well, just amazing combinations of abilities and ultimates on the side of Lourdes. Marietta as well, they are absolutely trying their hardest. As soon as they get a pick, they are able to get some sort of advantage or win a team fight. They are going in this as aggressively as they can to get an advantage. And now we're going to be seeing Temple of Anubis, which is very, very good because Marietta has a history of being able to do incredible stuff on this map. What do you think from your experience what they're going to do on this map, Matt?
Well, I know before they've done things like bunker strats. I don't know if they will try the bunker strat again. It did work well in the past. Really, the main thing that's going to be the challenge for the Pioneers is Majing. One of the things that he's really good at is just getting in your face, whether it's with the Reinhardt, whether it's Wrecking Ball, whether it's the monkey like he did last time. But he just has a way of getting onto the team, harassing him, taking out several, and for the most part, getting out alive. You don't see that often. Like one person, if you have the tank going in everyone's faces, it's going to be kind of like maybe a 2-for-1 trade or a 3-for-1, but it's a suicide mission for the tank. But he's able to escape. Now, there's that one time he did end up falling to the mines from Shaken Dwarf's Wrecking Ball, but that's a problem. If Marietta can shut down Majing and prevent him from harassing the team while he's on top of them, then they can take away some maps, they can take away some wins. So we'll see if they can do that on this one. So I believe Marietta will be on offense first this time.
Yeah, I'm really interested to see Marietta on the offense. They're really good on this map on defense as well. I really have just seen so many great ways that Marietta has been able to deconstruct this map, get some strats, take the initial pick, take point. They're just so good at doing stuff like that. And I think that this might be a turning point for Marietta if they can keep that confidence and go forward with this. Forget about how good their team may be. Forget about how much of an advantage they had over them in the previous game. They can. It's as if they just need to get that click of we're just as good of a team as they are. And I think if they have the confidence to do so, then this map is.
We'll see how Marietta can play as a group, because that's going to be the other key factor. There comes Majing again, just trying to get onto the team, harass them. Marietta will pull off, though, and start getting inside, or at least still hover around the bottleneck. Have to be careful. Neptune does get picked off.
Yeah, that initial pick definitely halted that first team fight. A little bit of a stagger there. Majing is getting a lot of aggression off, and he's just being held by those bubbles and shields that he's getting down, being able to just stay alive no matter how far he goes deep into the enemy lines. He just jump right back out, shield right back out. It's very hard for Marietta to get the pressure on him. And there's the anti-combo with the Junkrat on Lourdes' side. Very, very well done. There's a 4K on the side of Lourdes. It's going to be a first initial fight lost for Marietta. Again, very, very well done. The antis comboed with immediate damage. Just, it doesn't matter if it's the Junkrat, it doesn't matter if it's the monkey. Those antis are taking advantage of so quickly, and it's very, very impressive.
Yeah.
That's one thing that Lourdes excels at.
Yeah, just like I said, he just went in there and took out 4 or 5 of the Pioneers, and he still gets out alive. That's what makes him so dangerous.
And there's the Nano Monkey as well, just being able to jump into the enemy team. He's going to also use his Primal, get some sort of contest for just being able to waste time off of this. There's the, again, as the Monkey can just push people around, shake up the competition, then everyone else, the DPS, the tanks can just jump in and help him out and get picks. Because the Monkey himself, it's kind of hard to necessarily get a ton of picks off of your ultimate unless you're booping or if you're juggling someone. if he's going to use the ult like that, then he's just meaning to try and shake up the team, get them to focus on him, and the DPS will run in and get some kills. As you can see, the Doomfist did so, as well as the Zarya got a bit of an extra pick. That's very, very well done. And now Marietta sees this aggression. They're going to go back in for it. Very well done lamp, by the way, by Neptune. That was a very well-utilized lamp that stopped the Junkrat tire. The Junkrat's still going to be going on a rampage, taking out the Reaper as well. There's going to be a big exchange of picks, as well as Biz getting his Meteor Strike kill. Again, very good utilization of the Doomfist. There's just so much going on that the aggression overall from Lourdes just yielding so much success. The Neptune is a very, very good Baptiste player. He knows what to do. The scenarios that you get into essentially with Baptiste is that you sort of survey the fight and you look at how it's going, see where you're getting flanked from, and then react to it accordingly. You need the lamp, you need the regen burst, and there's Veluraptor again with another pick, as well as 2 tanks getting some aggression as well. It's just the primal is going absolutely insane, keeping Marietta in their spawn, not able to even get out of it. Making a push is Marietta's hardest objective right now because of all the aggression being put on by Majink. Very, very well done, and such an experienced player.
Yeah, I mean, he waited for Marietta to get into that close space, then pop primal, and just took everyone out inside. But it is a 1-for-1 trade. Now they're going to beeline for the control point, so they're on top of it. So can they hold? They do take out Majink. This is exactly the opportunity that Marietta needs. The rally's going to come out for Lourdes.
That's very well done. See, I knew Marietta, as soon as they can just get that opportunity to get to point, they have finally been able to make it. And there's the lamp being utilized just in case the tire tries to get a nice little quick pick. And then there is C4 Gamer taking out his mirror matches tire. And there's the first OBJ taking out Marietta slightly towards the end, almost into OT. Very, very well done. Marietta got that advantage. They got the 1-for-1 trade. They went straight to point and they singled out that brig. And that was just a very, very good decision on Marietta's side. First objective taken, and we'll see the next one. Matt, what do you think Marietta needs to do now that second point has been accessed?
Well, this is going to be a challenge for Marietta because as soon as they take out someone from Lourdes, the travel time to come back after respawning is going to be a lot less. So they're going to have to be able to take out maybe 2 or 3 at a time if they're going to try to hold that position. If they only take out 1, that person's going to respawn and come back pretty quickly. And once again, Marietta's going to have to be kind of in a group and get the right picks. But right now they're just going to kind of converge over to the left side here. They are there as a group, which is great. Can they get the pick? They get one off of Veluraptor, so this might be the opportunity they need. Ultra left and right, and actually Marietta's getting quite a few picks there with the Rip Tire. This is exactly what Marietta needs right now, although Biz takes out 2 for the Pioneers, but can they hold? They are starting to capture points. Shaken Dwarf is going to fall though. It looks like Lourdes is going to be able to clean it up, but Marietta was, did they get the second? Oh, they did not get the second tick. That was so close. But
that was very, very well done, yeah. What were you going to say, Matt?
No, I was just saying, they got 3, it's just like I was talking about, they got 3 picks with the Rip Tire, and they were able to push in. That's how they're going to be able to take this round. They got to get multiple picks at the same time. Unfortunately, Marietta expended all of their ults, and Lourdes still has 2 to go.
Yeah, exactly. Like the initial picks being utilized by taking the left side, getting that tire off, and utilizing the lamp as well for immortality. It's just so very well done from Marietta to keep themselves alive, make sure that they get those picks, and then try and clean it up. Unfortunately, because of the extremely quick spawn times, Lourdes was able to get back, clean it up. Very, very close, however, to the second tick. We will see if Marietta can get to that second tick, because now they know they can get on point. They can get to the objective. Now they just need to do it again. There's going to be the second grab being utilized by Lourdes, and there's going to be a tire trying to combo with it, and there's the 4K by the Junkrat, and there's a team kill. Very, very well done. And yeah, just those combos like the grab tire, or whether it's grab Blossom, or sorry, I'm looking at the wrong team.
Yeah.
If you're doing grab Meteor Strike, whatever it needs to be, just very, very well done by Lourdes.
Yeah, Barry's got 10 seconds, less than 10 seconds. They have to push. They got to go now. They put the grab out. They get a shatter down, so grab shatter. takes out 2. Marietta's got to get onto the point.
There's a second tick, as well as both support ults being utilized by Marietta. They need to get this final point. They're going for anything they possibly can. And the Velociraptor and the Jink do get their refrags back onto the team. It's going to be a quick cleanup if Marietta can get something off of it. And there's the ball being used for harmful A's trying to get some free contest. However, almost the point is captured. Almost a back cap from that situation.
Yeah.
Very well done.
Lourdes almost got C9 there. By being off the point, but they did get back there in time. But I have to say, that was probably one of Marietta's best performances against Lourdes. Very close to taking that round there and capturing both points. Now, the question is, can Marietta hold? They do a pretty good job defensively on this map. So we'll see.
I do agree.
So for Lourdes to take this map, they're going to pretty much have to capture it, because they were just a smidge off of taking it. So if they can prevent Lourdes from taking it, then they could take it. I keep saying taking it a lot, but I can't think of another way to describe it.
Yeah, I get you. Like the very well done aggression by Marietta on this map. Marietta can sometimes have some problems getting onto point on this map, but once they do, they can definitely get some work in. Marietta, however, is incredible on defense on this map, and that is what I am excited to see. If they can hold them off at the first point, if possible, that would just be absolutely amazing. If not, then they can also hold them on the second. They know how to do this. They've done this before. They've been able to just hold off the enemies so effectively. Whatever bunker strat, whatever type of strategy that they try to utilize, they know they can do it. Marietta needs to utilize all of their tools, all the bubbles, all of the Rhine shield, anything they can possibly find. That those lamps need to be on point to counter the junk tires. They need to absolutely make sure that nothing is wasted and that nothing is used incorrectly. Yeah. So we'll see how far Marietta can get with this defense of 4 minutes.
The big factor is how long can they hold that first point. If Lourdes takes the first point early, then it's going to be really difficult for Marietta to hold the second point for a long while. But if Marietta can at least even get it close to the overtime, then that's going to give them a big advantage going into the second half. And we do see that C4 Gamer does end up going down. And that's 2 down for the Pioneers, 3 down. So Lourdes has won the fight, and they're going to go straight for the point. So that's the problem we just talked about. If they capture the point this early, it's going to be really hard to hold that point, because now Lourdes is going to have a considerable amount of time. So all they need to do is just charge their ults, press R, and that might be enough to take the map. Yeah, with 6 minutes to go, that's a long time to hold this second point.
Yeah, and I will say that at the beginning, Marietta, when they were trying to take this on the offense, they couldn't even get into the left room. They could not get to the left room and get straight onto point from that leftward side. And Marietta just sort of handed Lourdes a bit of map control on that side, and then they were able to get up to the right side and get a lot of picks off just through that small cubby.
Dickendorf used the ulti, but did not really catch anyone. But the Shatter Riptire combo from Lourdes was enough to take out most of the Pioneers. Actually, no, I was wrong. It's not. They took out most of Lourdes. I'm sorry. I'm reading the wrong side now. Actually, no, wait, no, Lourdes took them out. I'm getting mixed up. I'm getting double mixed up there. That's my fault. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting mixed up by the colors of the sides.
Yeah, I am too. Yeah, so yeah, Shankador put down a Shatter, didn't really do much. Magic was able to put down a Shatter, and then Velociraptor here with that huge Riptire. Yeah. Actually, this is a different Riptire. But yeah, with the Shatter Riptire combo, that was enough to take out most of the Pioneers, and then they were able to secure the map. That's the correct play of what happened.
Again, that was just very well done by Lourdes, and the combos with the tire are just incredibly well orchestrated. You've got the Shatter, you got the grab, anything that that Lourdes can use to put the enemy in one spot and make them vulnerable is exactly what they need to make sure that junk tire can just get a 3K, 4K, 5K, whatever they need. It is very, very, very impressive by how they combo these ultimates, because it's not necessarily grab dragons, but grab tire or anything along those lines. It's just a really good, quick decision, quick combination, And that definitely it just ended a great amount of team fights for Marietta, and that's what made it a little more difficult for them to get anything done, whether it's pushing point or defending point, especially with the shatter tire at the very end.
Yeah, it's just one of those things where if they can save some ults and just all they do is press R and they win, and they were able to get the Shatter and Riptire ready to go, so they comboed it, and getting a 4K Shatter like that by Majing made the Riptire a lot easier. If it got blocked, then it might not have been as effective. So just being able to set up with a really good Shatter followed by the Riptire, yeah, it works. And it looks like we're gonna go to King's Row. So let's get everything here set up for everyone to see. Okay, we gotta remind ourselves. Marietta is red, and Lourdes is blue. I'll probably forget that.
Yeah, I keep thinking that it's going to be Marietta on the blue side, but Kings Row, it's definitely a bit of a I've seen really good plays and really huge outplays on this map, so we'll see how Marietta performs. They will be on the offense first, it seems. So I'd like to see what kind of rollout they have planned for this map, whether they're going to go through hotel or around statue, or if they're just going to take any direct approach they possibly can, or if they're going to go for a great bamboozle. We'll see exactly how well they can do. And as well as the composition being used by Lourdes with the Sim and as well as the Echo, it's going to be a bit of a pickle for Marietta to get out of that scenario, because just the Sim turrets being so incredibly annoying, as well as whatever strat they're about to utilize. It's definitely going to be a show by Lourdes, to say the least.
I think they may be going for a defensive bamboozle. Bizvale take out Azadale, which, by the way, in case people were wondering, Azadale is playing on Washboy, his second account, because of some account issues with having to relocate while a resident hall was on fire. But yeah, this bottleneck here is going to be the main issue for the Pioneers. If they can get through that, then they'll be able to open up some opportunities. And they're working their way around the statue. They get to sleep onto Kataya, or I can't Kaelita? That's how you pronounce it. But Lourdes is just taking out the Pioneers one by one and pushing them back to spawn point.
Yeah, the pressure on Marietta is just immense here, just because of all the sim turrets they have just set up, especially on the right on the right room. They definitely have a difficult time trying to get some sort of push out, especially when Biz is being nanoed in the back line, just getting so much damage off. It is very, very well done by Lourdes. Again, I keep saying that, but it's just the orchestration of just being able to combo these nanos. The fights are just being won so easily because of the way they deconstruct the strategy of Marietta, make sure that they are not paying attention, and they can just go straight into the back line with such a strat. Very well done.
Oh yeah, and the fact that they have Biz over here just kind of going in the back lines and trying to take out Marietta's back line while the rest of Lourdes take on the front line. It's really a divide and conquer approach. But now we see Marietta kind of grouped up and taking the high ground. But they're going to get shattered, and two of them are already going to fall.
That was a very nice sneaky shatter right there. I did not expect that at all. A good team kill by Lourdes as well. 2 minutes left on the clock. Marietta now needs to make a decision on how they're going to change their strategy. Now that Ryan has no shatter, they need to figure out what ultimates the opponent has, how to set up against his ultimates, how they're going to counter these ultimates, and how they're going to be able to proceed to point and take it. Now, it seems that Marietta is going to be taking the right side, getting rid of the Sim turrets that were put down originally. Sim's going to respond, putting up her wall. She wasn't too happy about this being taken out. The massive anti on Marietta as well, going to see a great amount of damage being applied to Marietta if they are not able to sustain it by the Ryan shield, which is going to be taking a lot of damage going through the right side now. Marietta is, and the great utilization of the Zarya grab, how the Ryan responds from Marietta's side with the shatter, and in combination with that, the tire. 3K from C4 Gamer, very well done. That is going to be an incredible play. Shakendorf does get slept for a little bit, but it does seem that Marietta should have a good decent amount of control of the point now in a last-ditch effort.
Yeah, say with
Lourdes
that 3
does nano them. Yeah, Lourdes does nano their Zarya, which is going to be a bit of an issue to deal with. But now Harmful Hades has taken the point for himself. However, Kaelida, 4 members actually of Lourdes has one of them using their ultimates. Happens to be the Greg. There's going to be a nano responding back from Marietta's side, as well as the grab being used by the Zarya. There's just so many ultimates being utilized trying to keep this point or take this point. And there's again, like, Lourdes just keeps coming out on top with how they're able to single out Marietta, deconstruct the strat, take them out. Very good defense on Lourdes' side.
Yeah, despite the fact that Marietta got the pick and started to take the point, Lourdes was able to get back and pretty much retake it. Marietta does get 1 tick on it though, but now they only got just a couple seconds, and they don't really have any ults available. They're just going to have to push if they want to contest the point.
Again, massive ante on the Harmful Hades. That's his mirror match taking him out. That's going to be another lost team fight for Marietta. 1 tick onto the point. Could be worse. And we will see that Marietta is going to be now switching to the defense. And then on this 3rd map, again, Marietta saw their opportunities. C4 Gamer was able to get that massive play with his 3K on his tire. Very, very well done. Taking the far right this time and getting rid of those sim turrets. It was a very good strategy.
I mean,
what do you think, Matt?
I mean, considering that in previous matches with Lourdes, Marietta did not take any maps. They didn't get any ticks on any of the control points, and the fact that they did take a point on Temple of Anubis, and they did get a tick on here, does show that they're improving. They are going up against probably one of the best Overwatch teams in the conference, with at least several. I think at least one. I think there are a couple others that are Grandmaster level or Master level. I think most of Lourdes is like High Diamond Master level with a GM. So the fact that Marietta is playing this well against them, it shows that they have been improving over the weeks. But it also shows that there's a lot of room for improvement if they want to be able to play at the same level that Lourdes is.
I'm very interested to see what Marietta will do for this side as well. Marietta on defense, we do see a little cheeky Ryan spot. I'm waiting to see exactly what is going to be done, because I want to see Lourdes attack strat on this as well as such experienced players. Looks like they might be doing a great bamboozle. I'm not sure though. Seems like there's going to be a little bit of a small setup right here. I'm not exactly sure what's going to be.
They don't have May, so they must be trying something different.
Yeah,
there we go. That's what they did.
There's a sim telly as well. It's a sim telly. That's very well done. There's a nice anti, however, on the Kaelida. However, it is going to be the duration is going to run out before it can actually get any damage off to actually be fatal. And the Ryan's just going to stay alive on point for an incredible amount of time, long enough to sustain damage for Lourdes' side, and just hold on to the point for as long as they possibly need to. Very, very good job by Lourdes, and that's going to be the 3rd map. Game, set, and match. Very, very well done. Again, the Rhine stays alive for so long. He's antied, he almost dies, but he is not able to be finished off. Someone had to dive straight into him, get past the shield, do something, and it was not there. The answer to the problem was not there. And that was able to just keep Ryan alive for so long, protect his teammates from damage, make sure that he's the center of focus, and then Majink as well as Kaelida were just able to hold on to the point, take everyone out, and gain control. Very, very well done by Lourdes. However, Marietta also did an amazing job winning some fights, especially C4 with his tire kills at the very end. Overall, really, really good game.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's not surprising of the outcome, but we have to give kudos to Marietta for how they performed. I mean, like I was saying before, in previous matches, they wouldn't even get a tick on a point, let alone take 1 control point. So the fact that they're able to do that just shows that they are improving. There's definitely work needs to be done, but they should walk away feeling very proud with how they played.
Yeah, I agree, and you could definitely improve a lot off of this just by watching the VODs, seeing how players are functioning, how they're taking fights, and it's definitely a great, a huge mind game Overwatch, just how fast things happen and how quickly you need to make decisions and the ultimate combos that you need to have. It's just very, very difficult to pinpoint exactly what you're supposed to do, what you're not supposed to do, and especially because of all the incredible amount of action that happens. So reviewing the VOD as well is going to do a lot for the team. So otherwise, other than this great game, I will say.
All right, that's going to be it for us today. So thank you all for watching. For all the latest updates of what's going on with Marietta College Esports, please be sure to follow us on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all at Marietta Esports. We will have this match uploaded to our YouTube channel later on this week. You can check that out at bit.ly/Marietta Esports, so please be sure to give a follow and a like and all that. So once again, thank you all for watching, and we hope you enjoyed the rest of your evening.